Hey guys, it's Holly, and welcome to The Proper Pineapple, a crochet and knitting podcast. If you are new, thank you so much for tuning in. You can find me pretty much anywhere as The Proper Pineapple, but all of the links are down below: Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, my website, all of that down below, guys, okay? If you are new, thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. You guys know I love my pineapple peeps, so thanks so much. I'm hoping the lighting's not too bad in here today. Normally I fill early in the morning because I have these big windows. It just fills the room with natural light and it's great. It's later at night because I've been busy. And so my husband got me a beautiful ring light. That's right back here. So we're trying that out. We'll see how that goes. You know, how bad could it be, guys, right? We can make do, right? I hope. Anyways, I have been super busy, guys, with homeschooling the kids, and I started a crochet group at my church, which is going great. We love it. Just church stuff and family stuff and, you know, hanging out with friends and doing this, that, and the other. It's just been crazy. Life has been crazy. I'm like busy all the time now. It feels like I have no time for crochet and knitting, even though I am going to make time. Make it time. So let's get right into projects here. So I have one finished object, but I'm not going to share it with you. That's weird, right? No, if you guys remember, I was working on a test crochet for Natalie of Knitty Natty, or the Love and Stitches podcast. And I have finished it. I have blocked it. I have taken photos of it. And now all I need to do is share it with you guys, which I'm going to wait to do till the pattern is released. So either next week or the week after, I will talk about that particular one again, because I just don't want to keep talking about it. You know, like every podcast I tell you the same information over and over and over again. That would just be obnoxious, right? So I was working the last week. I was working on that and one other project, and so I'm still working on that one other project. It's ridiculous, but I've actually started 2 other projects too, so I'm super excited. Okay, got my phone here already so I can give you all the details. What in the world is that? All right, there we go. So the project I was working on last week, it's around to whips now, in case you guys are wondering. I'm trying to, my hook got hooked. So I am using, this is a B hook. This is not the right hook. I'm not using a B hook on that. No, the B is for the other project. I am using a D, which I believe is a 3.25 hook. You guys, I'm not really good with it. Let's see. E is my 3.5. Yeah, it's a 325 hook. And goodness, by Touche Crochet. You guys know I love her hooks. Nice answerology. And the yarn I am using is by Yarn B. It is the light is blowing it out. Rainbow Rhapsody in the peacock color. It had a lighter gray and green in the center. I've used that. And what this is my ruffled squared shawl by Monsoon Calamity, right? I feel like I'm saying that wrong every time. Like, I don't even understand. Her name is Cindy, but I know Monsoon Calamity. Yes, I was correct. Her name is Cindy. She's got a couple. And so here it is. It's this super fun shawl. Look at this. Okay, guys. First off, let's talk about the length. We'll talk about it here in a second, but let me just show it to you because this is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm like a third through the shawl, and look at how long this shawl is. So we start here, right? And we keep going. Keep going. The nature of the squared kind of makes it like twist on itself. But look, it's still going, guys. Still going. We're getting to the other end. Still going. I'm trying to like keep it untwisted as I go. There we go. We got to see it. It's just ridiculously long already, and I'm only a third through. So I'm not give away the pattern, but essentially you're working this, and you start like small, and it just gets bigger as you go, lengthwise. But look at how cool these colors are going here. So it obviously started in this light gray. Let me pull that up real close there. And then it went to like the tealy green, and now it's into the purple. And it's really pretty how it's working up. I love it. The funny thing is I have a couple of these cakes. I've got some up here. I have a yellow one over here. I obviously could use some of these cakes. They're a different brand. Or one of these. I didn't. I was like, oh no, I don't know if I'm going to like this shawl. So I used, not that this color is bad, but if you could see, I have another one right here. And I was like, I've got two of these. And it's not really my favorite. Like, you know, obviously these are my favorites, hot pinks or this like really rich color here I love too. I was like, it's not really my favorite, so I'm going to try it. So it is working up and I absolutely love it. I love making this. It is ridiculous to work on though because the length gets a bit tedious, but I love it. I love the way it's working up. And so now I'm kind of mad I didn't do it in a super bright color that I would love. But then again, I'm kind of glad I didn't because I'm looking at my like stack of shawls. I have a lot of super brights. So this is going to be fun. This is so long, you guys. It takes me over an hour to go one time across, which I'm not going as fast as I possibly could. So I've got this little leaf stitch marker. Oh, that's going to blow right out. It's a little clear glass leaf stitch marker I made. But I love this. You guys should totally try this out. So the ruffled squared shawl. It's so pretty. And when you're doing it with the gradient cakes, it's so much fun. Just a ton of fun. So I got my one end from the start there. So I'm super excited to get this guy finished. I do not have this guy in a project bag. Because where I sit in the living room, I have these two kind of like thick woven baskets, if that makes sense, but it's made out of fabric and they're hanging right next to me and they're perfect for like one project. So like this guy sits like this with my hook in there. And so when I'm sitting and chit-chatting with the family or watching a show or anything weird like that, I could just grab this and I could start working on it because I want to get this done. Hoping to have it done by next week. But probably not. Probably not, you guys. I mean, it takes a really long time to get across. But I do love it. And it's fun. And it's like that mindless fun crochet that I love so, so much. So my next project is my only other crochet. And then I have one knitting project I'm working on. And this one, this is not mindless. This is intense. It's intense. Now, I say that, and I mean nothing but love by that. And I totally recommend people trying it, but it is very intense. So it is, let me get back here to what I was looking at. Sorry. It is a doily. Oh, you know what? Before I get to this, I'm going to tell you how I got to this pattern. I'm going to get to the pattern here. I'm going to say her name so wrong. So the other day I was thinking that I wanted to, you know, we all know about the war going on with Russia and the Ukraine and how sad it is. And it's, you know, sometimes we feel completely helpless. Like, what are we supposed to do to help? We're just, you know, I'm just a mom over here in Michigan making a podcast. And I decided, you know, yeah, big things help. Like if I had $1 million, that'd be great. But sometimes just a little thing helps a lot too. And right when I was thinking about this, I got on Ravelry, and Ravelry had this whole front page talking about how you could search for patterns by country of designer. Specifically, they had listed the Ukraine. And I was like, you know what, that's it. That's something I can do. I can give $5 to a Ukrainian designer. Oh, sorry, I almost dropped my phone. And it will be helpful to that person. I mean, yeah, no, it's not $1 million. But it's something, right? So I searched through, and I have like, I'm holding the hook I'm working on. Sorry, guys. I have like 7 or 8 in my cart, and I figure I'm going to buy them one at a time. I made sure to pick a couple from a couple different designers. I'm going to buy them and make them. And I was like, you know, I was going to buy patterns either way, right? I did buy patterns that I didn't like or wasn't going to make. I'm going to make patterns. And so if I can help somebody who's in need, even better. So this pattern, it's a doily, but I'm actually going to do it. It calls for thread, I believe. No, it says fingering, but I don't know. So I'm using fingering. I'm going to actually frame mine to hang it on the wall because I'm really excited about it. But we'll get to that. It's a doily, and it's called Victoria, and it's by Elena Bakova. Guys, you guys, I'm so bad at this. Let's see. Can you see the name? Elena Bakova. This is the doily. Isn't that beautiful? Look at how it fades from the green to the light. So beautiful, you guys. I was like, okay, I love this idea. And like I said, I was super happy to be giving my money to a Ukrainian designer. So I am using, this is a B hook, and I believe this is a 2.25 hook from, again, Touche Crochet, because I love her hooks, you guys. I do. And I know what you guys say, oh, they're expensive. They're like $25 or $30 a hook. They're not even close to the most expensive hook I own, but it's worth it. My hands never hurt because of my hooks. I cannot say enough nice things about Touche Crochet. You should definitely check them out. Plus the colors are fun. So that is the hook I am using. The yarn I chose to use because, again, I had all these beautiful gradient cakes. I picked Rainbow Rhapsody in their Wildfire color. So here it is. That's pretty spot on. Except for the pink on the camera is coming a little orangey red. But I am heading into the orangey red area. But, oh, the light is, that light is blowing it out. Sorry, guys. So I should only just get into the yellow. Or just get the yellow done, in which case I'll have enough. I think I'm going to make a second one or another one of her patterns to use the rest of the cake up because I'm loving the idea of it. And now, like I said, you guys, this is not a beginner friendly pattern. Now, with that being said, if you are a beginner and you're willing to like pull out, try again, follow the pictures, all of that, and try again, totally do it. So it's written out. But sometimes I think because of the Ukrainian to English, the way it's worded is a tiny bit confusing. Not the actual words themselves. And not, again, it's not a problem. Like you can understand it. But sometimes just the way the sentence is worded is a little different than how, I guess, an American pattern would read. And so, but it gets a little confusing. But the best part is she has pictures right next to the whole pattern. The entire pictures with all the symbols, and she has a list of what the symbols mean. And so I found myself, when I was getting confused about how it was being worded, I would just look at the pictures and read it, look at the picture, read it, look at the picture. And then it would like click in my brain. So I am on round 14. I think I can say it's a 35 round or 34 round pattern. That's not giving anything away. 34 rounds. And I'm on row 5, and this is it. This is so pretty. Isn't this, you guys? Now, hers was green, so obviously mine starts in pink. And you can see I just got to where the yellow is coming in, so it's making it kind of orange. And so I've got 20 more rows to go, so I'm a little, not quite at half. I'm getting close to halfway there, and it's just changing colors. I think it's going to be stunning. I'm going to hold it up over here because I feel like if I go over here, yes, the lights are going to blow it out, guys. So I'm going to hold it up on this side a little. Isn't that beautiful? Just so pretty. And now, obviously, mine is not blocked. It's not been washed or nothing. So when I wash it and I block it, it's going to be just beautiful. So my plan is to, when I'm finished it, find a hoop and hang it. Because I think it'd be beautiful, just art. And if you go to Elena's page or her Ravelry store, which you can either search for the Victoria Doily, or if you want, you can just go to my Ravelry down below, go to my projects, look for Victoria, and then you'll have a link right to that pattern, and then you can click her name and it will take you right to her page. She has so many doilies and they're all beautiful, absolutely beautiful and intricate. Now, like I said, this is intricate. So can you guys see these, like she calls these petals? It's not an easy pattern. Now, with that being said, it's not hard if you're willing to put in the work, but I love it so much. I cannot wait to get it done. I think it's going to be one of my favorite projects of this year. So excited. So that is my only other crochet project, and that should be done by next week. So next week, I'll have my doily done. I don't know if I'll have a hoop for it yet. So, I mean, I'll show it to you, and then when I get a hoop, I'll show it to you then too, right? Like, whatevers. Okay. And then my last project I'm working on is a knitted project. And I have it in, that one also, well, actually, I had that one in a project bag. Let me show you. Where did I put the hook? Back of the bag. It was my food truck bag by Chasing Acorns. I love that bag for some reason. But this bag is my camper bag that I love. This I got from Deb from Heavenly Textiles. That's her name on Instagram. I don't know if she still makes bags. I don't get a lot of alerts from her anymore, so I'm not sure, but I love my bag. And this is the yarn that it's Universal Yarns Deluxe Tweed Superwash. It's a DK in the color olive. I'm going to show it to you. I got this at Tink and the Frog. That's pretty spot on with the color. And it's all tweedy and beautiful. Look at all that tweedy beautifulness. It's so soft and scrumptious. And then the needles I'm using, which I'm going to show you the pack, is my only acquisition or purchase for this week. They are Knitter's Pride Zings. They're 9-inch circulars, and they are $3.75. They're obviously not in the package because they're on the project. You're about to see it. Now, the pattern is... I'll show you the pattern, guys. I know you want to see the pattern. Let me see. It is the Wrap Me Up Sweater by Knititude. Or, I'm sorry, Wrap Me Up Sweater Scarf. Here's the picture. Let me see if I can get it to go to another picture. You can cross it in the front of the back. It's really, really pretty. And, what was I saying? I don't know. The pattern actually calls for DPNs to do the sleeve portion of the said thing. But I've never used DPNs. And so it also says you could use 9-inch circulars. So that's what I got was the 9-inch circulars. I bought them through the Web's website, if that makes sense. And I bought, they call for a 6, a US 6, which is a 4mm. I got a 5 because I'm a very loose knitter, like very loose. And so I did that on purpose because I knew my gauge would be totally off. I already know that. So I just went down a size. And so I have gotten started on, I don't want to give the pattern away, but you can tell from the photo. You knit a sleeve, you knit the shawl wrap area, and then you knit a sleeve. So I am on the sleeve, and this is how far I've gotten. I think I'm at like 16, 17 rows. You're supposed to knit for a certain amount of inches. Okay, so I'm not going to give all that away. But you can see my little purple, let me hold it up there, Knitter's Pride Zings. I had never knit on 9-inch circulars either, but I actually love it. Like, I was watching something, all the little tweed bits on this. Isn't this a stunning color on me? I think it goes with my complexion. Anyways, I was just knitting away, and I got all of this done. Now, again, guys, I'm a new knitter. So look at my stitches. They look horrible, right? Oh, it's bad. It's a 1x1 rib, and it looks horrible. It just looks bad, but I don't care. I'm so excited to get this done. I've been looking at this pattern for a while. I've put it in my queue and taken it out like 18 times. It's ridiculous. I can't wait to get this done. I think this is gonna, now the sleeve is a little big on me, you can tell there, but I have very skinny arms, very, very skinny wrists. So it's fine. I don't care. I think it's still gonna be beautiful. So I love it. Love, love, love it. No, I did not do a gauge swatch because, I don't know, I'm a glutton for punishment, I suppose. That's the problem. That is all, guys. That's it. That's all of my projects for today. If you did not watch my last podcast, there is a giveaway on that podcast for a beautiful skein of, I think, Universal Yarns too. Go back to that podcast, that last one. Check it out if you want to enter that giveaway. It's going on till the end of the month. And next month is April, which is my birthday month. So there's going to be some giveaways and stuff going on in April, guys. So stay tuned. And hoping next week I will have a bunch of finished objects to show you and some new cast-ons, which I'm super excited about. And actually, I have some dowels coming. I know I keep saying that, but I really do. I have a commission dowel. My mother has basically paid me to make a Easter dowel, so that's going to be, you'll get to see her. But I also have a dowel that's a pattern coming. Okay, so super excited about that. Stay tuned. And I hope you guys are just having a wonderful weekend. If you're out there doing whatever, I hope it's going great. And you guys should all know that I love you guys so much, and I pray for you all the time. So I'm going to head out of here, go take care of the fam, and I will see you guys later. Bye.